Old school manager and Dusty Baker, one of the best. Start the inning with a runner on second, you bunt, and sac fly hits him in, right? Always? How many times out of 10 would you say?
Well, the game's changed, and the analytics have proven that it doesn't lead to you scoring more. In fact, the percentage of scoring at least one run with a runner at second and nobody out is 60.7%, not to get numbery on you. With a runner at third and one out, after you bunt him over, it's 65%. So it goes up marginally, marginally. You're not going to bunt Jose Altuve.
Right.
One of the best bat-to-ball skills guys that the game's ever seen against a lefty. So he's not bunting right there. You know they're going to walk Bregman to set up the left on left and potentially get the double play, and that's exactly what happened. I want to say this. As a player, I don't know how I would totally feel about the extra inning rules. I think I would have liked, and we could leave that there. We'll get into Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, here's the 12th.
I don't know if I, as a player, wouldn't mind it being pushed back to maybe starting with a runner on second in the 12th inning, just to give us one or two more innings to massage
play
it.
it straight.
As a fan watching it, you
nice.
don't walk away.
Yeah.
Because you know something's going to happen, and it's going to happen potentially quick. The only thing is, the game's changed so much. When I came up, I knew I was a sack bunt guy. I knew I was going to potentially pinch hit. That was Bobby Cox's MO. The periphery guys are going to set up the big dogs. D-Row, get the bunt down. Another thing I'll say, man on second, nobody out. You have to bunt that ball down the third base line for it to be an effective bunt. You see first basemen like Anthony Rizzo crashing. They're going to take that away. Everyone thinks at home it's so easy to just get a bunt down because they bunted against Joey Nobody in high school throwing slop. In the big leagues, when Billy Wagner's on the mound or whoever's on the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers and it's exploding in on your hands, the last thing you want to do is let the team down by not getting a bunt down. But it's not practiced. It's not practiced. Kyle Tucker, 2,433 career professional plate appearances between the minor leagues and the big leagues. Ask me how many times he's bunted.
Twice.
3.
Yeah.
You going to ask him to do it in this situation?
That's a great example. I think we've got some more, some graphic information, this board.
It's just,
here
it's tough.
Yeah, this right here.
Okay, take a look at this. Run it, bro.
So this is over the 2018 and 2019 season. Bunting the start an inning in minor league baseball. You know, where these guys are coming up. The visiting team would start 22%. The home team bunting 31% when they're tied, 13% when they're behind, and then the visiting team winning percentage when they lead off with a bunt, 47%, and then it jumps up to a little over 50% when they don't lead off with a bunt.
It's all case by case.
Yeah.
It's all where your lineup falls at that particular time. I really do believe that. If I was managing, if I got out of the top half of the 10th inning, it would be hard for me not to want to bunt.
Yeah.
As the home team.
Lauren,
and just make them make a decision. Do they load the bases? What are they going to do? How are they going to play it? And kind of put their manager in a little bit of a
Harold on MLB Tonight mentioned that, look, Dusty's old school. You talked about it. He's old school manager. You know, he deep down maybe he wants to bunt, but Harold wondered, like, how much influence is the Astros front office having in that decision making, obviously, on the forefront?
Probably 98%.
Yeah.
Doesn't it depend team to team, too?
Yes, and like it says, what your philosophy is, where it falls in the lineup. Listen, the game's changed, and this is one of the parts that you can't ask guys to do it now in pressure situations when they've never done it coming up through the minor leagues. Real quick, before we get off this game, the one thing I've taken away from these two games, and throughout the course of the offseason and the scandal and everything, Carlos Correa, for everyone thinking, and you're from Houston and you kind of know the lay of the land there, everyone kind of feels like he's going to play his 6 years out and go, right?
Right.
Be a free agent. He's got Scott Boras and that whole deal. Man, does he look like the front man for the Houston Astros, like the bearer of the torch, like of the respect?
I think it's fair to say he's been the most vocal.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is interesting to me. It kind of...
Yeah.
What was your thought watching that game last night?
I thought immediately, why aren't you bunting? But now that you explained it, D-Row, and you gave it a little bit more context, and we got some numbers, yeah, I think it's definitely a more difficult decision than I initially thought.
And we showed those minor league numbers because they've had experience with the Rays for a couple of years now.